Australia to Cali, Sydney to Disney, LA to Marseille, these niggas is digging me. Underground sound like it's very 6 feet coming out the.
Yo, what's up, family? Apologies for delay.
Yo, yo, yo.
Yo, Sono.
What's happening, man?
Yo, man. Much love, man. It's all good.
Hey, respect, bro.
Respect, man. Thanks for your patience, bro. You know, we had a problem this side at home. The hood here on my side. Electricity
Yeah, it's
blackout
all
since
good, man.
2
It's all
p.m.
good. Yeah,
Thanks, man.
shit happens, man.
Yeah, it's one of those days, man.
That's all right.
But
How
I'm
you doing, man?
but I'm all good. I'm all good. Thanks for asking, bro. And you, how are you guys outside?
Hmm?
How are you guys outside?
Mm, it's a little dangerous outside, you know.
Yeah,
We keep it
yeah.
real. It's a little dangerous outside, but we staying inside.
Word.
Yeah, we
Word.
staying inside. We staying busy. We doing music. We ain't trying to be out and get involved in the nonsense, man. We just take care of our
Yeah,
family and finishing our projects and our music. You know what I mean?
word. That's what's up, man. Anyway, yo, man. Please introduce yourself, my brother, for everyone that's gonna be watching.
Oh, Big Sono, you know,
Yeah,
South Central LA, born and raised, produce, rap, engineer,
word,
um, uh, a spiritual guy,
word.
a happily married man, you know.
Big up. That's what's up.
Yeah.
Word. So, tell us how you started producing.
Uh, I started DJing first because of
Word,
Battle Cat. Because
word,
I knew him since I was 12 years old, and I wanted to DJ. And then I went to DJing, and then I wrote my first rap at 12 years old, and then I made my first beat at 16. So it was just gradually things that were, you know what I mean? It was just I wanted to learn everything about hip
word.
hop, about music, and yeah, I just ran with it, you know.
Word. So yeah, I saw the name like Big Sono was like an acronym, right? The believer in God, son of no one, right?
Yeah. Well,
That's
because just my childhood, like
yeah,
I'm an open book, so I keep everything funky, man. But I met my mama in the penitentiary when I was 4 years old, and I used to
word,
go visit her. There was in Chino, you could go visit back then. Spend the weekends with your mother or your father or whatever in a little trailer to
word,
bring you groceries, and so that's how I met her at 4 years old. And then my dad had dropped me off at my grandma's house in South Central when I was 9, and I didn't see him again until I was a grown man. So I just felt like the son of no one, you know. But
word.
I know they loved me, but they was just, they was too into the street. So I put the big in front of it because I said I didn't want to disrespect God. So I said I'm gonna say believe in God, but a son of no one. So that's where
Word.
that name comes from.
That's how you met him.
Yeah, yeah,
That's how you started the name. Word. So like I
yeah.
mean, plus you mentioned like at that age of 12, um, you bought your first 10 your first 10 tables, right?
Yeah. My Uncle Ray, he taught me how to scratch on a regular turntable, just like a regular what you would see as like remember back in the day it would be a turntable and a tape deck and
Yeah,
all combined.
true.
So he
Yep,
taught me to use the volume, sorry, the volume as a fader, and he was like,
word,
go in and out with like that, this and that. So I didn't really get my first set of turntables until later. I was just using two component sets just to learn how to blend. You know what I
word,
mean? Yeah. And then and that helped me learn how to make beats because it starts with blending.
word,
So that's when you get a break beat, you find a sample, and you push them together, and then you off to the runners after that. You know what I mean?
word. Yeah, that's like the true heart of producing a beat. Yeah,
Yeah, no, pause mixing. I mean, I made
mm,
pause tapes, like where you just take a beat, a drum, you pause it, you on two tape decks, you take that and you loop it over and over and over again. Then you go to another tape deck with the sample, then you loop that
word.
over and over. So I'm
Yeah,
from the
I
pause
remember that.
mix, you know what I mean? Like, so you know what I mean? I really came from where it really came from. You
Word.
know?
Yeah, plus I remember the sound quality was really dope at that time.
Mm-hmm.
Word. Yeah. Plus, I mean, mentioning the fact that your uncle played that role, plus, I mean, you also met DJ Pedal Cat. I mean, how is it like to have him as a mentor? And what were like the
it's,
greatest
it's
lessons you
it's
learned from him?
almost like a dream come true, pretty much. It's just like somebody who you looked up to your whole life. Like I met him when I was 12, right?
Word,
And he would come around because my mom lived in that area for a minute where he grew up at. Not the
word,
area that I'm from, but so I was over there for like a year
yep,
and about 2 years maybe. And he would just come around the corner out of nowhere with a boombox, and he would just set the boombox down on the sidewalk and just play the show that he just did the day
word,
before with him just mixing, not no beats, just mixing.
word,
And he was doing the craziest shit. He was mixing things on 45. Everything is on 33. How
yep,
LPs are 33 RPMs.
yeah,
He
yes,
or
yes,
BPMs, but he was doing it on 45 BPMs, and
right,
it was just crazy. And I would be one of them kids. I would just go in the house and just go grab my turntable, grab my mom's turntable, and just figure it out. You know.
word.
So I didn't see him again until 2008.
Whoa,
So it was
whoa.
a long gap where I didn't see him,
Yeah,
but I was following everything he was doing. I was buying everything he was doing, and just so happened, shout out to my homie Cords, April Fools. That's our brotherhood. And
so,
he's like, let's go around the corner, go pick up Battle Cat. I was like, what? And he was like, yeah. And we picked him up. Cat had his equipment, and we just started this little production crew at Core's house. Me, Todd Dollar Sign, Rest in Peace Chicasso, Core's,
word.
and Battle Cat, and myself and Cat. As soon as he see me, he said, "You look familiar." I was like, "Yeah, man. You the reason why. Well, you the reason why I do this shit.
You
You know what I'm
started,
saying?"
yeah,
Yeah. And then he just took me under his wing after that. Just he had me around. You know, every week. I was just with him all the time. You know what I'm saying? So yeah,
Word,
it's you know, he's a very big blessing and a very big part of Sono.
word. Plus, you mentioned like you're a lover of boom bap beats, right? So like, what would you say like made you to fall in love with making boom bap compared to making other styles of other beats?
You said compare West Coast Blue Back compared to any other beats?
Yeah, like
West Coast
what
Boom
made you fall in love with boom bap and not other more than other styles of the beats?
um I'm a big fan of East Coast hip hop.
Word,
You know, East Coast flavor, everything. You know, like I was probably one of the first dudes and you know, in South Central that was wearing Timberlands and you know, like I was, you know what I mean? I'm just a big fan of all of that. Beating us, Tribe Called Quest, and
word,
so I love the ear for music of just digging for loops, but
word,
but putting the West Coast on it is more like we like, you know, we like our shit heavy, so we like
true,
to hit hard to you know, sound clean and this and that and to the instrumentation of it. So that's all it is. It's just the East Coast ear with the West Coast ear, you
word,
know?
word, word.
So it's like you're gonna get both of them no matter what, you know what I mean? So that's the whole West Coast boom bap thing, you know?
Word. Like plus since you like one of the few people like who are able to bring that unique style of taking the East Coast boom bap and then bringing that West Coast like slum vibe and then the weedy lyrics and stuff like
Yeah.
that. Like how was the people's reaction to it? You know?
Oh man, you know, the reaction has been great. You know, it's been great. You know, is you
Mm.
know the thing about it is that people don't expect nothing else from me but that. You know, so
Yeah.
that makes this you know, but I could do other things. You know, I'll do some R&B. I could do a trap track, but it will still sound like West Coast boom bap somewhere in there. You know what I mean?
Word,
So no,
word,
the response is the response is very good. Like, you know, they're really championing me. You know what I mean? They waving their pom
word.
poms for me. You know what I'm saying? Because
So
they see I stuck with it.
word.
You know, I didn't. You know, I didn't verge off into other thing.
Yeah,
Anything I
switch
stuck to the
switch up the
script.
trap.
Yeah, but there's nothing wrong with trap. I like trap.
Word.
You know?
Yeah,
I
yeah.
like trap. There's some dope trap shit out there. But if I do some trap, it's gonna sound still West Coast boom bap. You feel me?
Word. That's
You
what's up.
know? Yeah.
But I think it's dope. I mean, like, cause you like bringing that unity between both of the coasts, right?
Mm.
Word. So like how
I didn't ever think about that. You're the first one to make me think about that. Like, you know,
yeah,
I never thought
yeah.
about that, bro.
Yeah.
You know, it's just I love music. I love
Word,
I love good music.
word,
It ain't just hip hop. I don't listen to hip hop during the day, bro.
word,
I listen to, you know, the craziest shit all day. I listen to 70s rock. I listen to 80s pop is my favorite thing. 80s
word,
pop. Like, you know what I mean? I like feel good music. You know what I mean? So I don't, people would think just because I do hip hop, I listen to hip hop. I don't like that. Unless it's
word,
playing some Dilla shit or it's playing some cat, some
word,
Mad Lib, some
Word.
But other than that, I could just play just 80s pop all day because it's the feel good. I like to feel good. You know what I
Yeah,
mean? And that's
yeah,
what I want to incorporate in my music. So it's like, okay, how do I turn what I'm doing to just make people feel good? You
yeah.
know what I'm saying? But still be myself.
Word, word, word.
Uh,
Cause like I was even listening to some of your projects, like leftovers one and till leftovers three. I could
yeah.
tell like it was a laid back kind of music. You know what I'm saying? Like something to vibe to. Uh, what would you say like inspired you to make that track, to make those projects, leftovers one and two and three? And what would you say like how you've grown from that to that to the third one? Plus, I
All right.
mean,
No, go
you've
ahead.
also made you also made the an album last year, right? Am I right?
Breakfast for dinner.
Yeah, Breakfast for Dinner. Yeah, like how is the production process from your first project and then till now? What would you say are the lessons that you've learned and and how you've grown?
You see, the first project I did was called Bullseye. I know
Oh,
it's not on Spotify or it's not on,
yeah,
iTunes or nothing like that, but that was my first project I did, and
word,
that was like 2009, something like that.
word,
And
word,
recipes, my bro Jacasso, he mixed and mastered it for me, and
word,
uh and I produced pretty much everything on there except I got a chords track, I got a battle cat track, and but I pretty much just produced it all. But so did another one called Respect Your Elders
word,
right after that. And that one, Cat did like a lot of, he did like half of the album on Never Respect Your Elders. And then what Leftovers came from is because the tracks that I was doing for Respect Your Elders, I was like, I'm just going to put out a project called Leftovers from the
word,
leftovers that I had from Respect Your Elders.
word.
And it ended up being, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
The
yeah,
big. So I just stuck with that.
word,
You know what I'm saying? So I was like, oh damn, this leftovers shit went cool. Like that's how I met MoFat. That's like, my primary producer. Shout out to MoFat out there in France.
dope,
Doc Free in Italy. It just, it made waves all across the
word,
world. And then I was like, all right, let me do leftovers too. So I just stuck with the theme. And then leftovers 3. And then Leftovers 3 was kind of hard because my mom had just passed. And so I was struggling trying to get the album done. I'm sad at the same time, but I was like, I got to get this done, you know. And then I don't know. I just stuck with the food thing for some reason. Then I was like, all right, let's do it for dinner.
word, word,
You know
word,
what I'm saying? So, and then
word,
now I finished Dinner for Breakfast. That's going to be
word,
coming out this month. Dinner for Breakfast is crazy. So,
word,
then I'm gonna do after that something called it's gonna be called brunch.
word, word.
With shout out to my homie, my bro Big to the Boy. We got a whole bunch of shit just locked in. So it's gonna be like a lot of just me and Big to the Boy on there. And
Word.
yeah, so I don't know. I'm just sticking with the food
Word,
thing for some reason. I don't know.
word. Plus, was it Leftovers 3 that you did with a track where you did with Capadonna?
No, that was on. It was called Trapopolis. That
Word,
was with Unique from Detroit.
word. How was that
Yeah,
experience like? Cause like he's an OG.
I mean, man, I was just blessed to get put
Word,
on it. He just, Unique just said, "Hey, man, get on this track," because it had Frank Nitt. That's one of Jay Dilla's best friends in the world. I'm shout out to Frank. That's the homie. So I was able to, get on the track with Frank and with Socrates, part of the hieroglyphics,
word.
and Capadonna. He just and I put my homie Mr. Surprise, super, reggae artist or dancehall artist, however you want to put it.
Word.
But yeah, it was just like, hey, do a verse. And I did the verse and the shit went up. You know what I'm saying? So that was just a blessing just thrown to me, so I can put that on my credits. Like, I got something with the Wu-Tang, with one of the Wu-Tang members. You know what I'm saying?
Word. That's dope. That's dope. Plus you mentioning like you're gonna be making the album Branch. Um, what should we expect? And do you by any chance have any idea when it's gonna drop?
Uh, the brunch is gonna be it's gonna be a little rougher than dinner for breakfast. Dinner for breakfast, I've been working on this shit for like 2 years, but
Yeah,
you see, we got the pandemic going on,
yeah,
all that. So it was like it was a lot of things going on. So I started talking a little more like political, a little
yeah,
more, you know what I'm saying? Not just like I was
yeah,
talking the other time, talking
word,
about
word,
girls, this and that. I got
yeah,
married. I was in a different space, but I'm still being the same Sono.
yeah,
I'm still talking my shit and swallowing my spit,
yeah,
but brunch is gonna be more like it's gonna be raw,
word.
but it's gonna be dope as shit. You know what I mean? It's gonna be raw. It's gonna be like it's gonna remind you of what like West Coast hip hop was in the '90s.
Yeah,
Yeah, you know what I mean? It's gonna remind you of that. It's gonna
uh,
be real raw.
word. That's what's up. So, are you guys planning any performances or that are coming also?
You said performances?
Yeah, events.
Uh, yeah. I just want to put this album out first, and then yeah, and then yeah. But I got things lined up. I got things lined up. My wife really is the one who she puts things in order for me. She's like my manager, pretty much.
Oh, shout out to her.
Oh yeah. So
Yeah,
she's the one who really got the West Coast boom bap uh, entertainment popping
word,
on Instagram. She took it from 0 followers to 24,000 followers in a year,
word,
and ain't
word.
nothing been bought. We ain't bought no followers. She just uses her, her knowledge, and you know what I'm saying. So yeah, she's gonna, it's gonna be a lot. It's just we're just trying to put it in order and then just execute.
Word,
You feel
word.
me? Just execute.
That's exciting.
Yeah, you know what I mean.
Yeah,
So
yeah,
yeah,
yeah.
we outside though. We outside every
That's
weekend. We
dope.
outside. We somewhere. We doing something. We letting our face be known. Rest in peace to Cluso. The last time I seen him, that's Battle Cat's best friend. And the last
Yeah,
time I seen him at a club where Cat was performing, and he said, "Sono, it was good to see you outside." you need to be outside more. You got the dope music, but you don't be outside.
Yeah.
And then that's what clicked to me. It was like, okay, I got to start getting outside.
Word.
So now it's going to be a total different thing where I'm going to be dropping videos, like 3 videos to this new album, you know, doing shows everywhere, you know, everywhere. So I'm going to be very visible when this album drops, very visible.
Word. Yeah, man, I'm looking forward to it. I'm definitely gonna be sharing the link to the new album when it comes out. So like yeah. So like can you please tell us, like, before you leave, can you please tell us the social media handles that people can reach you, whether it's Facebook, Instagram, or whatever?
Yeah, Facebook is Sono Parker. SONOPARKER.
Yep.
Instagram, Big Sono, BIGSONO. Twitter, Big Sono, same, BIGSONO. That's pretty much, you know. And if I love to work with other artists, like singers, producers, rappers. So if there's something that, you know, somebody want to link up with me, they can hit me up at BigHomieSono@gmail. BIGHOMIESONO. And you know, I'm available to work with anybody. You know, as long as you're serious about your craft, like I'm serious about mine.
So that's what's up. Word, man. So before you leave, can you like give us a sample of what's coming?
You want to hear something?
Yeah. Just one little thing.
All right. Let me see, man. Let me see. Let me go over here. This is an exclusive. This is something me and Mo Fat. Well, let me see. Where I got what
just for the viewers to hear something that's coming.
Okay. I got you. Alright, what's the name of that song? All right, here's a little sample song.
Niggas mad at driving, four focus is spilling around us, man. Me and the homies is at Fleming's, popping Cuban cigars, putting weed in them. Nigga, I don't even smoke weed, man. You know what I'm saying? We getting money, man. Feel me? Other niggas gonna play homage and they gonna call us drummer. Picture and pigments, considered with feelings I deal with, stay emotions, the child, instantly interfering. Success, sharing distance, and personal perseverance. Curse young niggas, so homie, you gotta bear it. Wealth, health, and happiness, nigga. Just keep me from running around clapping these niggas. But when it come to that, you just scap to these niggas, dog. What the fuck? I mean, we can't fight the sandbox. First pack the headlines. Homie knew the family like, yep, mom's and pops. I mean, this motherfucker, you can do the address. This type of shit a nigga got an address. So you propositions and give what you want. You wanna beat for me, man? You shitting yourself. Just love me and hate me. You know what? Fuck you.
I can't stop how I feel. I'm loving you, you ain't no me, we ain't complete. And I can't stop how I feel. You ain't no me, we ain't complete.
You can carry naughty but disingenuous. I'm the same with a million or penniless. I gave you, but you said I didn't keep enough. There's no more to give, so I'm giving up. Underground nigga, but I still live it up. I hate snakes, but I still spit venomous. Yeah, my cup overflowing for tequila. Always there, man, can tell you like Cleveland. You're the rest of you. That's why niggas is jealous of Brew. LA on the hat, LB on the shoes. Left me hanging, but I said put the new rollie on my wrist. 2 killers on my neck like I owe them some bricks. 2 nines on my side like a school field trip. Since you on my foot, I'm not the one to pull it.
And I can't stop. How I feel, I'm loving on you, you ain't on me, we ain't.
Ochi, I'm excited, man. Yo,
Yeah, man.
yeah, yeah. What's coming? Yeah.
We
It's
working.
real hardcore right there.
You know what I mean? We working.
Yeah. Plus, it's got that funk vibe also.
Yeah. Shout out to Mofat. He made that track for me.
Shout out, Mofat, man. Hope you'll see this, bro.
Yeah. Man, that dude is he's out of here. He's
Bro.
on his own planet. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? He's on his own planet.
Just flying on his own realm.
He'll send me some shit and it'll be like, damn, man. Like, I remember I put him and Battle Cat on the phone one time, and Battle Cat said, "Man, what planet are you from?" You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, man. I don't know, maybe.
He's nuts. You know what I'm saying? He's nuts on these beats, man. And
Good.
now he's getting nuts on other shit, playing guitars and now sending me beats with choruses on it already that he did. He's like, there's a song on the album where he raps, there's a song on the album where he raps, you know what I'm saying? So Mofat he's a genius, man.
Good. I think, yeah, maybe sometime I'll also try and reach him also, and
Yeah.
and do an interview with him, I guess.
Yeah, man.
Yeah. But Ochi, man, thanks for the interview. Hello?
Expect this. Yeah. You hear
You were
me?
saying? Yeah, I hear you now.
Yeah. Just expect this dinner for breakfast to be crazy.
Yeah.
And then this brunch,
Yeah.
that's gonna be a lot of just me and Big to the boy. We got shit in the chamber, man. We got shit in the chamber. Like it's that was gonna be hard. This gonna be hard, but this gonna be like real Cali, LA, Compton music.
True.
That brunch is gonna be, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's gonna be, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, because I
be
heard
a lot of secrets on there. I can't tell you the people. There's gonna be some secrets on there, and there's gonna be people that be like, damn, how the fuck did they get that person? We ain't heard from them in a while. It's gonna be like that. I can't even tell you the names because I don't want to blow the spot. You know what I mean?
Word. I'm always available, So yeah. So I'm definitely gonna.
I'm gonna shoot it to you first. You know what I mean? I ain't gonna say like first, but I mean I'm gonna shoot it to you before it come out.
Word.
You know what I'm saying?
Word, no doubt.
I'm gonna shoot it to you as soon as it's done.
Yeah, spread real music right now. That's really what's needed right now.
Yeah. And it's just in closing, I just wanna just say a prayer for LA, man.
Word.
It's been real crazy out here, as you see. The rappers is dying. You know what I'm saying? Rest in peace, Slim 400. Rest in peace, Draco. And it's just, it's nuts. You know what I'm saying? This ain't this ain't what it's supposed to be about, man. You know what I mean? I don't I don't like it. I don't like the vibe of just people want to kill people
Yeah.
because they're successful.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Um, yeah, I
It's like,
truly get it.
and I understand the gangbang politics. I understand how shit could go haywire if you say something about somebody, or they say something about you, and then you do a diss song, this and that. But let's keep it back to like when it was in the 80s
Yeah.
when somebody dissed you. When KRS-One did a song and said the
When
bridge is over.
it's over. Yeah.
He dissed the whole, he dissed the whole Queens, and then MC Shan came and dissed, kill that
Yeah.
noise and dissed it. Like, all right, out rap each other. Why kill each other?
Yeah. Mm, it doesn't make sense, you know. Cause I
It's
mean,
sad. It's very sad, bro.
plus with Shen and KRS, I like how they were very matured about it.
Yeah, if I got a problem with you, I got a problem with
Yeah.
you, and that's that. You know what I mean? That's on site.
Yeah.
But I'm not going. I'm not going to harbor on it if you know. I just, but I understand the politics, and it's just, I understand it. And there's some things that shouldn't be said.
Word.
You know what I'm
True.
saying?
True. True. Yeah.
Sometimes you don't need to say that. You know what I'm saying? Because the
Yeah.
temperature of it is out here. Maybe you should not say that. But at the same time,
Yeah.
I look at it the other side, and be like, but was that really worth him dying?
Yeah. Yeah.
You
Yeah.
know?
Do you maybe sometimes feel like people like some MCs feel like pressure to hit back at others, like maybe like on a track, hence they don't limit themselves when they speak.
The pressure of the climate of hip hop right now, yeah, it's definitely. Like they feel
Yeah.
they have to go at it. But you know what the thing about it is, there is no big homie to tell him, hey, chill.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Just a big
Yeah.
homie to say chill. When I grew up, it was big homies. I still got big homies. You know what I'm saying? So it's like,
So,
and even though I'm living my life, I'm grown, married, and all that shit, but still, I remember what they told me and the things that they taught me and the this and that, and that's what keeps me on my 10 toes. Like I'm not gonna throw everything away over this clown.
word.
I'm gonna relax, but
Yeah.
I will diss you in a song. Don't get me wrong.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I will,
Yeah.
but I subliminally just say some shit. Maybe not subliminally. Maybe I might just say it, but I won't say a name, but you'll know who I'm talking about.
Yeah.
But now people are really just calling people out, like dissing their dead homies and
Yeah.
this and that. And then that's where it just, you know,
Just went haywire.
that's that, we didn't do that in my era. You didn't diss
Yeah.
dead homies. You know what I'm saying? And that's when it made the shit dangerous. That's why people say
Word.
rappers is the most dangerous job to have.
Yeah.
And, and
Yeah.
then like I don't think you should diss dead homies. I don't believe that. You know what I mean?
True.
You
I
know,
agree.
yeah, you know what I mean? That's too much because I've seen it happen over and over again, and these guys get killed for dissing one of their dead homies on the song.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's like, man, come on, why?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, there should be some more content in your rap rather than
Yeah.
just a dead homie. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
so I can understand how it could get real personal, whereas I can see if somebody like killed your brother or your sister or your mother or this, yeah, I would diss somebody too who did that to my,
Yep.
to my loved one.
Yep.
But it's like, it's like it's a fad now, like, and
Right.
that's what's making this the most dangerous job in the world is that
Yeah.
dissing the dead
Like
homies.
so. Yeah,
You
man.
know,
But I guess it's one of those things, But yeah, I guess we have to deal with that because I mean that could create a huge division in hip hop.
yeah, it is a big division in hip hop, but you see that hip hop still is alive because look at Freddie Gibbs
Yep.
do a whole album on boom bap and get nominated
Yep.
for a Grammy.
Yep.
So it still is alive.
Yeah.
Look at Nas, won a
Yeah.
Grammy with
Yeah.
Hit Boy producing the whole album.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So hip
Yeah.
hop is still alive.
That's dope.
No disrespect to the trap or none of that. Like I like that shit.
Yeah.
I like it. But you know, we have to keep this torch lit. You know what I'm saying? Everybody ain't gonna do the same shit. We gotta keep this torch lit.
Yeah.
You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah. I think the problem with the media, like the entire world, not just like your country, but like even us this side, it was just there wasn't a balance. You know what I'm saying? It's like they were pushing the trap, but then like there wasn't that thing of like accommodating the other styles of hip hop music. So I think that's like something that has been going on globally.
Yeah, what I really think it is that just I forgot who put this quote up on Facebook yesterday. Um, Somebody who I admire in this hip hop game, and it was saying like, oh, it was
Yeah,
Domino, and he said like, I remember back when to get in the game, you had to really be dope,
yeah,
you know,
yeah,
and it's just like that. I remember those days. You know what I'm saying? I remember like
yeah,
it couldn't anybody just get signed. Couldn't
yeah,
anybody get a feature from somebody? That couldn't happen back then.
yeah.
And
And if you couldn't rap, you didn't rap.
yeah, you couldn't get on like that.
Yeah,
And you would be lucky if you got signed. But now
yeah,
you could just get on. You could just
yeah,
put your shit on Spotify, whatever, and you could be on. And but I'm not downplaying them because a lot of them are really dope. And I do the same thing. I put my shit out independently myself. So
yep,
I'm not downplaying it, but there used to be a time where you had to be impressive,
yeah,
you know. And nowadays you could just have one song and you'll go and you'll just be up. But I don't I can't keep up with rappers nowadays because there's someone new every day.
yeah,
I watch YouTube and see who's popping, who's cracking, who's this and that. Like, I try to stay up, but there's a lot of little dudes that are really, really dope. Like,
yep.
I like NBA, what's his name? NBA, you know what I'm talking about? Young boy.
Not sure.
NBA.
I haven't checked them out. But yeah, I'm not
No,
much
he's
of a
dope.
like a commercial cat. Yeah, yeah,
No, but I had to sit and listen. And I'd be
yeah,
like, oh yeah, he was dope.
yeah,
Um,
yeah, yeah.
you know, uh there's a lot of little dudes that, what I'm saying? I ain't calling them little
Coming
because
up.
to disrespect them, but I'm older than them. You know what
Yeah,
I'm saying? But there's
yeah,
a
yeah,
lot
yeah,
of young dudes that I like. Um, uh, there's a lot. You know what I'm
yeah,
saying? But what I had to come to the realization is that we are from an older generation of music,
True.
and we didn't listen to Grandmaster Flash and all that.
Yeah.
When
True.
we was listening to Eric B. and Rakim. We was listening
Yeah.
to, you know what I'm saying? So it's like
NWA and stuff like that.
I can't be a hater on that shit. You know what I'm saying? Because
Yeah.
these little dudes really could rap.
Yeah.
They really could rap. It's just, it's not what we play because we older school, and you know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? So, yeah, man. I feel like the shift is shifting now
Yep.
because for some reason I feel like the West Coast sound is coming back.
True.
It's coming back.
Good.
You know, everything goes 360,
Yeah.
and
It's
and, and
revolution.
we and we lost our sound for a while. You know, but the people overseas kept it alive.
Good.
Like France, Italy, Australia, Austria. They kept it alive.
Good.
You know, shout out to my homie Maxwell in Australia. You know what I'm saying? Super dope
Yeah.
producer. I had the pleasure of, what I'm saying, having a relationship with him, but it's coming back like now. You know what I mean? It's coming. It's like here.
Yeah.
So
That's what's up.
West and Snoop being part of Def Jam,
Yeah. I think that's gonna have a huge impact.
very big impact,
Yeah.
very big, because he's the king of the coast. I
True.
mean,
True that.
much respect to Dre, but Dre is like, Dre is like you know, he's the overseer of everything,
Yeah. Yeah.
you know. But Snoop is the king of the coast as far
Yeah.
as that,
Yeah.
you know. So yeah, the West is coming back, man. The whole sound is coming back,
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
this is the year where it's gonna happen. Watch.
It's true. True that, man.
Yeah.
Ochi, salute to you, man. Thanks for
Hey,
for
man.
for for letting me interview you. And
Hey,
and,
man.
and shout out to your team as well.
Hey, man. Much respect, much love, and where you at?
I'm in Johannesburg, South Africa. Johannesburg.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So
That's
yeah,
nice.
yeah. Siseko linked me to you. But he's in Cape Town. So we like in
Yeah.
yeah, like
I
we're like
I I,
hours
I,
away from each other.
I talked to him briefly today. Yeah,
Yeah,
the homie. We
yeah.
talked on and off now and then. You know what I'm saying? That's the homie.
Yeah, that's all. Yeah, man. So
Hey,
yeah, I
man.
mean, I guess when things get better, maybe someday you guys will come this side.
I'm coming. I'm coming there, bro. I
No doubt.
I want to be heard all around the world. You know.
Word,
I don't want to be no local artist, and I love the fact that I get worldwide love. You know,
word,
you know what I'm saying.
word.
I love that. So I'm gonna hit every country, every city, every state of people that I see on Spotify to support my music and this and that. Like I'm gonna hit your city, I'm gonna hit your state, I'm gonna hit your country. You know what I mean?
Word,
So I'm definitely gonna be out there.
word. Shout out, Ochi. Peace, man. Thanks
Yeah,
again,
peace,
eh?
bro. Yeah, man.
Word,
One
word.
love.
One love. Peace.
Peace.
Guys, that's another interview, man. Yeah. Welcome to Pop Nation TV, guys. Shout out to everyone that was watching. Yeah, man. My name is Ecliptic, but my original name is Pira. So yeah, that's what's up, man. Thanks to everyone that was watching. DJ and Raider, shout out. Dance Like Bada, shout out for watching. West Coast Boom Bap Entertainment, shout out. Miss Mimi Cloud, shout out. Who else? Who else am I missing out? Yaz Shit, Funk Stone, Compton Cutter, shout out. Yo, shout out to everyone that was watching, guys. Yeah, that's what's up. So yeah, peace, man. I'm out. Word.